Hello and welcome to the English Magnet. Today's video, Future Simple versus Future Perfect made easy. We all discuss plans, predictions, and future ideas. Instead of just sticking to the future simple, try incorporating the future perfect to your day-to-day talk. It's crucial to grasp the distinct functions of these tenses. So we're going to cover their structures and key differences. Watch till the end to discover how they beautifully complement each other. All right, let's get started. Quick recap. First, the future simple is the future of the present simple. It's a pair of verbs, a modal, will, which indicates the future tense, and a base form, which carries the action. For instance, discuss becomes will discuss. The best part is no exceptions whatsoever. For the negative form, you simply add not in between the two words, giving you will not discuss, or the contraction won't discuss. If you want to learn more about the future simple, click the link. Structure of the future perfect. Second quick recap. The future perfect is, you know it, the future of the present perfect. Here we're dealing with three words, will plus have plus a past participle. Will and have are constant. They remain the same, always. The past participle is the one changing all the time. Each verb has a single form, but you have to remember it. Most regular verbs are in the ed form, while irregular forms have to be memorized. If you are into learning by heart, it's the third form of verbs, dance, danced, danced. Catch, caught, caught. See, saw, seen. In the negative form, you plug not after will or use won't. I will not have seen. I won't have seen. Here's a link for more information on the future perfect. Key differences. The future simple and the future perfect both express actions taking place in the future. That's pretty obvious. The key difference is the focus. The future simple looks at the action taking place, while the future perfect looks at the completion of the action. In other words, the future simple shows an action happening in the future, while the future perfect shows an action completed in the future. So the latter adds a layer of complexity by anchoring the future perfect to a moment or action in the future. Let's look at specific cases. Actions in the future. In the future simple. Example. The students will go to Paris in the summer. This expresses a certain event taking place in the future. In the future perfect. Example. The students will have gone to Paris by the summer. This expresses a certain event taking place in the future before a specific moment. Note the use of the word by to anchor the action in the future, but before the summer. Both make sense, but their intent is slightly different. Occurrence versus completion. Predictions. In the future simple. Example. I believe she will win the tennis match. This expresses a prediction, already implying completion due to the meaning of the verb. So the future perfect would be unnecessary. I believe she will have won the tennis match by the end. Sounds awkward. In the future perfect. Example. By 2100, humans will have reached singularity. This expresses a prediction happening in the future before 2100. You can use the future simple, but the meaning won't be quite the same. In 2100, humans will reach singularity. In this case, with the future simple, the singularity will happen in 2100 and not before. Using by wouldn't be ideal with the future simple, so in is used instead. You can make predictions with both, but the moment when these predictions will materialize is different. Complementary relationship. The future simple and future perfect tenses can be used together to express two actions in the future, highlighting the sequence and completion of events. Here's how they complement each other. Sequence of events. The future simple can describe a future action or event that will happen after another future action has been completed, which is described by the future perfect. Completion and result. The future perfect emphasizes the completion of an action by a certain point in the future, while the future simple focuses on what will happen next as a result of that completion. Sequence of events. Example: by 6 p.m., I will have finished my work. Then we will go out for dinner. The future perfect is used to express the first action happening in the future prior to 6 p.m., while the following one is in the future simple, since it is the second action happening in the future after 6 p.m. The speaker projects in the future, at 6 p.m. to be precise. One action will take place before, and another action will take place after. The different tenses help add clarity in the sequence of actions. Completion and result. Example: by the end of our physics class, I will have handed in my assignments, so afterward I will relax and enjoy the weekend. In this example, we start with a clear deadline, the end of the physics class, and the future perfect expresses an action completed by the deadline, while the future simple expresses a result happening after the said deadline. Side note: since deadlines are increasingly common in work environments, make good use of the future perfect to specify future actions with your subordinates, colleagues, and higher-ups when sharing future plans. Case in point, when asked a question about future projects, go ahead and use the future perfect to add precision to your answer. Example: when will you send the monthly report? I will send it on Friday. The sending will happen at any time on Friday, not very clear-cut. I will have sent it by Friday at 6 p.m. The sending will happen before 6 p.m. on Friday. Crystal clear deadline. Thank you. There you go. Add the future perfect to your everyday language and see how it empowers your communication. By the way, a link to some free material to practice by yourselves can be found in the description below. Hopefully, this has been helpful. Keep practicing and you'll get the hang of it. Thank you for watching. Until next time.